Oh, and here we are in God's country, y'all. Got Piggott Mohawks versus the Corning Bobcats. You got one out in the first inning. John Swin on the mound for the Corning Bobcats. Line drive to third base. Two outs on the top of the first. Brandon Palmer up to bat for the Piggott Mohawks. Got a hit out to left field, and that's going to be a double for Brandon Palmer. S.H. Seagraves up to bat for the Piggott Mohawks. Two outs on the top of the first. Going to be a pop-up. And foul ball.
Foul back on the screen, over the screen.
A pickoff moved to second. He's back in there safely. Pop up to shortstop. It's going to be three outs on the top of the first. Here comes the Corning Bobcats up to bat. Leading off for your Corning Bobcats is going to be Parker Davis. And coaches for the Piggott Mohawks is going to be Alan Rabjohn, Drew Radcliffe, and Billy Joe Seal. And coaches for the Corning Bobcats, Kyle George and Chris Murphy. Going to be Brandon Palmer on the mound for the Piggott Mohawks. we go. First pitch in the bottom of the first. Going to be a pop up to right field. Ooh. It's going to be a double to lead it off for your Corning Bobcats. That's Parker Davis with that double. Got Red Eddington coming up to bat. It's going to be a foul ball. One and one's the count. This is what I would like to call a rivalry game here. You got the Piggott Mohawks and the Corning Bobcats playing. (3-1) to Red Eddington. Pickoff maybe second. Parker Davis is going to be able to advance to third base. He threw it behind his second baseman. That's going to be a full count on Red Eddington. Got a line drive to your second baseman. He's going to be out at first base, but Parker Davis is going to score, and that's going to put your Bobcats in the lead 1-0. One out in the bottom of the first. Landon Lucas up to bat. He's DH. Oh, and that's going to get past the second baseman. It's going to be a single for Landon Lucas. Number 5 up to bat for the Corning Bobcats. That's Jackson Davis. He's still to second base. He's going to be in there safe. At 2-0 is the count to Jackson Davis. Next count 3-0, 1 out. He walked him to first base. It's runners on first and second. Number 11 up to bat for the Corning Bobcats. That's Eli Mason. Runners on first and second, 1 out. He's going to pop it up right behind second base. And your shortstop is going to catch it. That's going to be 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Got John Swint coming up to bat. Going to take a big old cut at that one. It's going to be strike 1. Foul ball up behind home plate. Counts 0-2, bottom of the first, 2 outs. Corning leads 1-0. Oh, he took a big old cut at that one. That's strike 3.
Swung at a high one. All right, guys. I have been working on this, trying to get everything ready. This is JRO Art. Got Colton Leonard, who's been talking, commentating here for you. The pitch count, obviously, is not accurate. It's not going to be accurate for both of these pitchers because it's getting late, getting started. So it is what it is. We're just having a little bit of internet issues. I've actually got the feed running off my hotspot on my phone right now. So hopefully it'll keep up and keep running, and we'll get the rest of the stats for the rest of the game actually accurate. So it's 1-0 going in the top of the second here with the Bobcats in the lead. And it was Parker Davis who, did he double?
Yeah, Parker Davis doubled.
Doubled to lead off the game, and then he wound up coming in to score for the only run so far. And I'm going to turn it back over to Colton. I'm trying to work this laptop here with the batters and pitchers and such on them, so I'm going to let him take back over.
Got Michael Haywood coming up to bat for the Piggott Mohawks. That's number 11. Thank you, JR. And starting him off with a strike. That's John Swint on the mound. Foul ball behind home plate. Seen a lot of these starting off so far, a lot of foul balls. Another foul ball.
Looked like a off-speed pitch. I'm not sure if that was a curveball. Could you tell, Kenny?
It wasn't an off-speed pitch.
Well, and I've got the sling sitting right in front of my face, so I couldn't really. I just looked like it was an off-speed pitch of some sort there. I don't know if it was a curve or just a change-up.
Another foul ball. Counts 0-2.
He is not. And we've got, as you can tell, we've got a 2-camera phone, our iPhone set up today. And that was a curveball, and that was a beauty too.
John Swint struck him out with that curve.
We've got a 2-camera phone set up right now. That's your main camera that just shook while ago on that foul ball pretty good. And then we also have this camera that's kind of heading down the third baseline. My plans is to actually have 3 set up today. I didn't see motion, so but
I think it was a ball.
my plans was to have 3 set up, but one of those 3 being my phone. But I am using a hotspot on my phone to get this stream in, so we had to just go with the 2 camera setup today.
He's got 0-2.
That's Pearson
0 and
Herring.
2.
Pearson Herring up to bat. Number 24 for your Mohawks.
Another curveball.
Way to hang in there.
Umpire having to go get his own baseball. Here's a good look at him. They're not afraid to swing the bat.
No, he needs to get a little quicker. But I hope he does.
That was a little bit quicker.
Yep.
It's going to be the top of the second. That's 0-2 with 1 out.
It's strike 5.
Ooh,
Gosh, dog, how'd he even hit that?
he hung in there with that one. Fouled that one off.
That one was going toward his head.
It's a defensive swing.
Let's see if I can get a replay on that or if it's too late. Yeah, I got it.
Be a line drive to first base. That's Red Eddington. He's going to be out on first. That's 2 outs. Looks like you got Mason Dixon coming up to bat for the Piggott Mohawks. He's a sophomore.
That's a great name, ain't it? Mason Dixon. I've always thought from the first time I heard that name, I thought, boy, what a great name. And pretty good little ball player too.
Took a big old cut at that one. Going to put him behind in the count, 0-1. It's going to be hit to your shortstop. He's going to be out at first base. That's 3 outs. And top of the second, here comes your Corning Bobcats up to bat at the bottom of it.
All right, like I said a while ago, I'll kind of blab a little bit between innings. Might say a few things during the innings, but we did not get started with internet issues to start this game, so we'll get the ad video in bits and pieces throughout this game. Probably at the end of this half inning, we're going to go ahead and play a little bit of it until they come back. But we will get the entire ad video in at the end of this game. We do appreciate our sponsors. That's one of the main reasons we are able to do this, so we want to be sure and get that in. And we apologize for not getting it in at the start of the game, but things happen. Stuff just didn't work right tonight, so but we will get that in for you. We're going to be going to the bottom of the second inning here, 1-0 in favor of your Bobcats.
Going to be Rodney Rapert up to bat. That's number 9.
His hand signals aren't very good.
I'm not sure what happened there. I lost the
Strike
scoreboard
two.
for just a
Strike
minute.
2, it
but
looks like.
I got it back up, so.
Got him behind in the count, 0-2 to start off bottom of the second. Going to be the foul ball behind home plate. And your Bobcats did score in the bottom of the first, and that put them up 1-0. And struck him out. It's going to be 1 out in the bottom of the second. Seth Smith coming up to bat. Number 12 for your Corning Bobcats.
Old lefty. After my own heart. That's how I bet.
Foul ball. Foul tip and a catcher's mitt. That's going to be strike 2. Got him behind in the count. That's struck him out. Struck him out looking. That's Brandon Palmer on the mound for the Mohawks. Here comes Camden Hudson up to bat. Start him off with ball 1. Another foul ball. That's going to foul ball. Almost looked fair from here, JR.
It was close.
So we got 2 balls, or 2 strikes, and 1 ball. Is that what? Are you keeping up with that on
Well, I was trying to, but I think my things froze up.
that? Maybe he'll hold
More-
his fingers up.
More issues,
Yeah,
you know.
1 ball, 2 strikes, y'all. It's off speed pitch. Umpire called that one low. It's going to make the count 2-2. Hit to the second base. That's Camden Hudson. He's going to be out at first base. 3 outs for your Piggott Mohawks. I'm going to come up to the top of the third.
Did he hit that, did you say?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Hit it to his second baseman.
All right. So, what in the world is going on? So my scoreboard froze up that half inning. I'm not sure what happened, so we had to reboot that.
Well, it looks good, though, now that you got it working.
Yeah, when it works, it looks good. But I looked over a while ago, and it was stuck on Seth Smith's name part way. So I don't, plus, it wasn't doing my balls and strikes. So I don't know what's going on with it. Could be that I'm just running off my hotspot on my phone once again. So hopefully everything's coming through all right for all y'all out there. But if not, I apologize. It appears to be good on my end, but other than my scoreboard issues here and there. We're going to have John Swint coming back out for his 3rd inning of work. And can't see that number. Is that? I think that's lost. No.
9, maybe?
Well, that's what I thought it was, but the number looked like 1. But it may not be.
It is. That's number 9.
It is. That's Lawson Tompkins. That's who I thought it was.
It'll be 3-0 starting off top of the third. No walked him to start off the top of the third inning. It's going to send Lawson Tompkins down to first base. Brings up Nate Brantley up to bat, number 21 for the Piggott Mohawks. Strike one, starting him off. Oh, swung one almost in the dirt there. That's going to be strike two. Runner on first base. 0 outs. 0-2's the count. Runner on first. Oh, that's going to be popped up right out to your center field. And he's going to catch it, and he's going to be out.
Unbelievable. Let's replay that.
That's Isaiah Howell out there in center field with that amazing
Nice
catch.
Camden Hudson, isn't it?
I believe that'd be Camden in center.
I believe that was
Oh, yeah, y'all. Yeah, it is Camden.
I didn't think off the bat there was no chance he was getting to that.
No. Looked like Michael Dowdy when he used to play. He catches
Boy, he could. He could track him down, couldn't he?
A pickoff move to first. He's back in there safe. That looks like Drew Radcliffe, a former Corning Bobcat down there for coaching for the Piggott Mohawks. I remember when he used to play, he was pretty good.
Yeah, he's a pretty good ball
He was a
player.
good ball player.
I actually coached him one year in Little League baseball.
Yeah, he'd have been better if you hadn't coached him.
I'm telling you. Boy, that's a good pitch.
He called it.
Caught it high.
Caught
Caught
it
it
high.
high. That almost looked like it was in there. It's going to put the count 2-0. 1 out. He called that a strike. 2-1. That's Aiden Batchett up to bat. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, JR.
You to say.
Baggett, I would say, is how you say that last name. And my scoreboard just went off again. So, I apologize for that. It's just doing what it wants to do. So, there it is, back up. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but
Gonna put the count at 2-2. He fouled that pitch off. Gonna be hit out to left field. Left fielder's gonna catch it. It's gonna be 2 outs. Runner retrieved back to first base. Kenyon Luttrell up to bat, number 18 for the Piggott Mohawks. Oh. Pitch almost got him there. It looks like an off-speed pitch.
That's 16. That's Hayden Emerson. Almost looks like an 8.
Almost,
I can see where you
yeah.
get that, but
Thank you, JR, for correcting me.
that ball's drilled to left field. Left fielder's tracking it, though. And he's
Left
going
fielder's
to
going
catch
to
it.
catch it. 3 outs.
Sorry, guys, that was off the camera. was worried about watching to see what what the fielder was going to do and forgot to switch cameras for you.
It's going to bring us up in the bottom of the third. Should be Isaiah Howell coming up to bat.
Not got a real good signal on that camera there, so your main view is going to be this most of the time. But I promise to hit the third or left field, I will try to get changed to that third base camera there. It's hard to try to remember to do all to do all this. I'm a one thing at a time guy, and I'm trying to do three. I'm trying to do three right now.
That's going to be Parker Davis coming up to bat, not Isaiah Howell. Number 15, Parker Davis, starting him off with a ball. Puts him ahead in the count, 1-0. Right back to your pitcher. You're going to be out at first base. Brings up Red Eddington up to bat.
Once again, I want to mention right quick that these pitch counts for these two batters, these two pitchers rather, will not be accurate because we was a little bit late getting started. So Brandon's only showing 19 pitches right now, but he's going to have a few more than that, as will John Swint for the Bobcats.
Strike one, starting him out with. Umpire called that one a ball. 1-1's the count. 1 out. Top of the third. Bottom of the third. That one's going to be hit right back up to your pitcher as well, and he's going to be out at first base.
We're going to have to hit it someplace other than the pitcher.
That's 2 line drives right back to your pitcher.
Making contact, but we need to find another hole other than the pitcher.
Hit it harder right at him.
Or, yeah.
And brings up your DH, Landon Lucas. That's an off-speed pitch, and he's going to hit that one right back up to the pitcher. 3 up, 3 down for the Corning Bobcats.
All right, guys, we're going to the top of the 4th inning. I'm going to switch to this ad video and let it run for just a little bit, and we'll be right back as soon as Piggott gets up to bat.
You can't be everywhere at once, but we can be anywhere you are. The Anywhere app by First National Bank. Putting you first, always.
Legacy Equipment has led the way for over 85 years by providing John Deere equipment and solutions to help you succeed. Legacy leads with quality, tough John Deere mowers, compact utility tractors, hay tools, and gators. Legacy leads by providing individual ag solutions, connecting machines, people, technology, and insights that give you the advantage. We measure our success in generations. That's our legacy. Visit us at legacyequipment.com.
This is Mike Vincent, Certified Public Accountant. I've been a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember, having worn the black and gold as a student years ago. Join me in supporting our students as they proudly represent our school and community. And come see me on 2nd Street in downtown Corning for all your tax and accounting needs. Go Bobcats. A big thank you to Big Iron Auctions. Jason Horner with Big Iron Auctions can help you with all of your farm retirement, estate, and equipment sales. Big Iron Auctions is one of the industry's.
Here we are back live and got number 7. That's going to be Brandon Palmer up the bat for Piggott Mohawks. A foul ball right behind home plate. Well, if both teams can catch up to the ball, we'd be seeing a bunch of hits right about now. One and one's count. Line drive. Shortstop's going to get it.
Nice play. Let's
Throw him
replay
out
it.
at first
Let's
base.
take a look at that again.
That's where I got that out.
Yeah.
Seemed a little ahead of time.
Nice play by Parker Davis there at shortstop.
It's going to bring up S.H. Seagraves up to bat, number 8 for the Mohawks. Hit to shortstop. Oh, he kind of had a little trouble with it trying to ground the ball there. He's going to be safe at first base. That's S.H. Seagraves on first base. Michael Haywood coming up to bat, number 11. Oh, he's going to advance to second base and throw down. He's safe. Umpire called him safe. Ooh, hit that one out of the dirt down to your third baseman. Oh, and he lost the ball trying to ground it there. It's going to be an error on your third baseman. That's Isaiah Howell at third base with the error. Going to have runners on first and third and one out. Going to be the top of the fourth. A step off by John Swint. Pearson Heron up to bat, number 24. Going to have it still down to second base. That's going to be a foul ball behind home plate. You're going to put your runner back on first. Runners on first and third. One out in the top of the fourth. Got a steal down to second. There's going to be no throw on that. It's an uncontested steal. Puts runners at second and third, one out. Scores 1-0. Bobcats in the lead. Counts 1-1. Got ones all over the place on the scoreboard.
Swant running into the first bit of trouble, really, he's had in this game so far.
He done good through the first three. Put the count at 3-1. Batter's ahead.
He's still not terribly. Our pitch count shows him at 36, and he probably threw 10 or less, I would say, in the first inning. So I'd say he's around the 45, 46 mark total.
It's going to be hit right back to him.
Good look back, and then he
going
throws
to have
it
an
away.
error by John Swint. Oh. Number 8 is going to score for the Piggott Mohawks. That's going to put the score at 1-1. You're going to have runners on first and third still. There goes Coach Kyle out to the mound. Looks like he's going to have a mound visit with John. You know, you got to appreciate all these coaches in baseball, not just baseball. You got to appreciate the coaches in basketball and football and all the things they do.
They stay busy, especially here at Corning. The baseball coaches out on the football field and basketball court, and they all kind of
You see them everywhere.
mix and match.
But they're good at what they do, JR.
Mason Dixon up to bat.
That's that name you said you liked earlier, ain't it?
Yeah.
Start him off with a strike, swinging strike.
Look like he's a little bit late on that swing.
Going to be the top of the fourth. Runners on first and third. Batter behind, 0-1. 1 out. Pickoff move first.
He was leaning too. Got back though.
Caught him safe. That's a close one right there.
I believe he was going.
I'd say he was too.
He actually probably got yelled at for not going on that first pitch with runners on first and third.
And there he goes, headed to second. Going to be hit right to your shortstop. And your shortstop's going to do that again. The cover throw. He's going to be safe at first.
Going to be another Corning error.
Going to put the score at 2-1. And Lawson Tompkins up to bat, number 9 for the Mohawks. Runners on first and second.
No, it's 0-0. He just hit.
I get to watching the game for you.
Yeah.
Start him off with a strike. Ball inside. Oh, that's going to be a line drive out to left field. Left fielder's going to catch it. The runners have to go back to first and second.
I promised I would switch to that camera, but I'm not sure if I got switched to it quick enough or not,
And that's
to
Seth.
be honest with you.
Looks like Seth Smith out in left field. Two outs now. A ball in the dirt. That's Nate Brantley up to bat for the Piggott Mohawks, number 21. A swinging strike. Count's going to be 1-1. Going to be hit to your second baseman, it looks like. Gonna throw him out at first base. That's going to be at the end of the top of the fourth. Piggott Mohawks did score 2 in that inning. Put them in the lead. Got scores 2-1. 2 Piggott up. Let's see if our Corning Bobcats can score a run here too. Get back in the lead.
All right, guys, you see on your screen there, AmeriCare in-home service agency. They provide personal care services, homemaker services, respite care, adult companionship, and veteran services. They service Randolph, Clay, Sharp, Greene, and Lawrence counties in Arkansas. Contact Baxter and Michaela Meeks at 870-248-0555. They are one of our sponsors for today as well. We appreciate them and all they do for us here at CSR. And if y'all need any of those services, please contact Baxter or Michaela at 870-248-0555.
Gonna have Jackson Davis leading it off for the Bobcats here. Start the bottom of the fourth.
No swing, says first base umpire.
Oh, it was a ball.
Yep.
It was a ball.
Yeah, he checked, appealed down to first to see if he swung.
I thought he was calling a strike.
He called that one a strike. We'll put the count at 1-1 on Jackson Davis. Strike two. Ball low. Count's going to be 2-2. 0 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Let's see if hopefully these scoring Bobcats can score a run or two and get back ahead or get tied up here. That one right there was way outside. A full count on him. We'll have Eli Mason in the batter's box coming up to bat next. We'll
Just
strike him
late
out.
on that pitch.
Foul ball. That's going to be hit out to your right fielder. Foul ball. I almost thought he was going to go after it and try and catch it.
Once again, real quick, for anybody that's tuning in late, you notice a pitch count there for Brandon Palmer shows 32. That is not accurate. We did not get the first innings pitch total on there. He did give up the run and a hit in the first inning, so I would guess him to have thrown probably 15 or so pitches, between 10 and 15 in that first inning. So it's going to be a line drive to right.
Oh, and your right fielder's going to miss it. It's going to Eli's around in first, headed to second. That's a double for Eli Mason. Hit out to right field. Going to bring up John Swint to bat. That was a good old hit right there.
Good line drive shot. It's one of the harder balls to get a read on is a line drive out to the outfield. That right fielder actually got a pretty good read on it. He just couldn't get his glove on it whenever it got out there to him. So it will be a double for Eli.
Starting him off with a strike. That's ball inside.
Ooh, called it a strike.
Oh, did he really?
He did.
Whoa.
Must have said it caught the inside corner, I guess. Looked inside from here.
Yeah, it did.
Almost hit his elbows, looked like to me.
A foul ball. I was out here the other night, JR, and I want to say it was the 7th and 8th graders playing. I watched the boy get hit. The umpire let him go almost all the way to first base, and then he said he leaned into it.
No, it was me umpiring, and he didn't move. That's what the deal was. You got to at least make some type of attempt to get out of the batter's
Get out of the way.
Whether,
That was you umpiring, wasn't it?
whether it just be a twist or something, man, he didn't do nothing. He just took it. Some umpires will allow it, some won't. Nice pitch.
Struck him out with that one, it looked like. Oh, go bring up Rodney Rayford up to bat, number 9. You got Eli Mason on second base. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Hopefully we can get him in from second base and get this run in. Now, correct me if I'm
What
wrong.
was that one, Kenny? Was that outside?
Yep.
Yeah.
Running out?
The guy in blue said. Go with it.
So my angle, it looked pretty good, but
You can see the catcher. He tried to frame that one. It looked awful close. Oh.
nice lick. That's
gonna
going to
be
be a
hit.
gapper, I think.
Oh, that's your left fielder.
Nope,
caught
it's
it.
on the ground. It's
Is
on
it?
the ground.
Yeah.
Come out.
That is going to score Eli Mason. That's
That-
Rodney Rayford with a
That
hit
will
out
be a
to
base hit.
left center. A base hit. It's going to be a single for him. Scored the run. Puts the score at 2-2. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You said the other night you have to at least make an attempt
Yes.
to get out of the way. And Seth Smith up to bat, number 12. He's still in the second. Going to be uncontested still there. In there safely. And
Might
line
was.
drive foul ball.
Woke him up in the visitor's dugout.
Counts 1-1, 2 outs on Seth Smith. Bottom of the 4th. Scores 2-2, tied ball game. Off speed pitch. It's going to be high. Oh, another off speed pitch.
Called that one a little bit high.
Called it high as well. Puts the count at 3-1 on Seth Smith here. See if he can't score the runner from second base. Oh, he's going to end up walking him. It says he's thrown 48 pitches. I'd almost like to say he's probably around 55, 56
I'd
myself.
say he's in the lower 60s probably, because the first, I don't know. I caught a little bit of his bottom of the first inning, so
Dug that one
it's
out
going
of
to
the
be
dirt.
a fair ball.
Fair ball. That's
Base hit, just as
Camden
good as a
Hudson.
bunt right there.
Bases loaded. Who we got coming up?
uh,
Back to the top.
Parker Davis. I know this may sound crazy, but old Camden Hudson's the one who taught me how to bunt back in Little League.
You're right. That does sound crazy.
That's going to be hit right up to your pitcher.
Was a little knuckler right back to the pitcher, but he fielded it. And
It's going to put us up in the top of the 5th, but at least the Bobcats did score a run, tied the ball game back up 2-2.
all right, guys, we're going to switch and run the ad video just a little bit longer. While we got a minute, we'll be right back after these messages.
1,000 items on their September auctions alone. Big Iron Auctions.
Amber Watson here, representing Watson Oil Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Watson Oil Company has been helping fuel the city of Corning and Corning Bobcat athletics for many years. In addition to that, the Watson family is in year 3 of being proud sponsors and supporters of Corning Sports Report. Oil may be fluid, but one thing at Watson Oil is without a doubt solid, and that is our pride and backing of the black and gold. We hope you enjoy the live production and just know that we are always there when you need us. Watson Oil Company, 870-857-6366. Let's go, Cats.
Red Taylor Ford, family owned and operated since 1977. Come by or call salesman David, Jim, Scott, or Brent for all your vehicle needs. We'll call our top-notch service department for oil changes and more. Red Taylor Ford, proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report.
Francis Fish Company is proud to be a part of the Corning Bobcat family. We want to wish all of the Bobcats the best of luck this year. May God bless each student athlete with a safe and successful season. Go Bobcats.
Debbie Hill Massage on 2nd Street, Corning now features laser light therapy. Come see Debbie today. She's a proud sponsor of CSR Corning Sports Report.
Here we are, back top of the 5th. Going to be Aiden Backett up to bat for your Piggott Mohawks. I'm going to start him off with the ball in the dirt. Looked like an off-speed pitch to me. Oh, that's going to be a line drive right out to center field, and it's going to get down for a single. He started that off with the single. Gonna have a steal down to second base and throw down. It's gonna be way over to your right on the second baseman. He's gonna stay at second. Looks like Hayden Emerson up to bat for your Piggott Mohawks. Count's going to be 1-0. Step off by John Swint there. Runner back. Pop up. Looks like it's going to be to your shortstop there. Oh, and he let the ball drop there. That's going to be a single for Hayden Emerson there.
You know it, I actually got the camera switched over a time.
Hung up there for 5 minutes.
Looks like it's bringing up Brandon Palmer up to bat, number 7. Running on first and second.
No, it's that first batter get a hit for him.
Yes.
Going to start Brandon off with a ball. Ball 1. Counts 1-0. Running on first and second. Top of the 5th here. And John Swink getting into a little bit of trouble starting off the inning. It's going to be hit down to third base, and he's going to tag third, and he's going to be out at third there. He's going to put 1 out, top of the 5th. Bring up S.H. Seagraves. JR, what'd you say his first name was?
Sean Hudson Seagraves is his name.
Seagraves. Going to have runners on first and second still, 1 out. Starting him off with the strike there. You can see the sun starting to set here a little bit. Oh, that was a nice breaking ball.
It's going to be infield fly, should be. Don't think it was called, but it should have been infield fly there.
It's going to be 2 outs on top of the 5th. Looks like John Swint may get out of this unscathed with no runs scored. bring up Michael Haywood up to bat. And we'll see what happens here. Oh, it's going to be hit right back up to him. It looks like a short start. He's going to be out at second base. He did. He got out of that one unscathed with no runs scored. That's a good inning by John.
A little bit of trouble to begin with, but he worked out of it. And guys, it took me just a minute to catch up on the scoreboard there. I had to step out for just a minute, so the scoreboard was a little bit delayed, but I think I got it all fixed there. Threw up a line score just a while ago. Here it is. Look at it again. Piggott's got 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Corning's got 2 runs on 5 hits with 3 errors. So Corning not playing the cleanest games just yet.
No, I ain't seeing that. How many games have they played so far this year?
This is the third one, I think.
Third one?
On Hendricks, Harrisburg, and now this one.
And they won at Harrisburg, right? Wasn't it like 11 to 4 or something like that? That's what I thought I seen.
You're still going to have Brandon Palmer on the mound for the Mohawks. Yo, it looks on it out here tonight. They're calling for snow tomorrow. You know, that's just hard to believe.
Yeah, it's supposed to be getting colder all day tomorrow, so we'll see what happens with it.
I seen them pre-treating the roads already here in Corning earlier. So they are expecting it. And got Red Eddington coming up to bat. It's going to be the bottom of the 5th. Tie ball game, 2-2. Counts 0-1. Ooh, swinging at a high one there, it looked like to me. It's going to put the count at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if the Bobcats can't string something together here in the bottom of the 5th. A foul ball down first base. Ball 2 outside.
It was a pretty nice pitch, 1-2 pitch. Ball just run a little bit outside. Tried for that high one again, and he got him to swing out a while ago.
So I've always been told if it's high, let it fly. If it's low, let it go. You're going to walk him down to first base. It's going to be Red Eddington with a walk. You had your catcher going slow there. No, Red's going around first and headed to second.
He's going to get to second on a walk.
That's going to be a second on a walk. He took off that flying out of that batter's box. He knew what he was doing there.
You know, I can see where that happens sometimes because on pass balls, a lot of times in these high school games, they make the on-deck batter go get them. But, you know, on-deck batter can't go get it when it's a live ball like that. So the catcher's got to know and keep that in mind on a full count or even a ball 4 pitch.
Landon Lakers up to bat. Started him off with an off-speed pitch. It was nice. Going to put him behind 0-1.
Yep.
Looks like another off-speed pitch. That one called low.
Foul play.
Foul. ball outside. Going to put the count at 2-2. Runner on second. Now, Rick, he got second on the pass ball. It was a 3-2 count. Got behind the catcher, and he took off flying out of the batter's box. Gonna be hit.
That's a good hit.
That's a gap
hit it on
between first and second.
Hit it on the right side to at least advance the runner, but it's going to get on through, and the runner's going to score from second.
Gonna put the score at 3-2. Bobcats in the lead. Jackson Davis up to bat. We're going to have runner on first. 0 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Had a steal down to second base. He's going to be in there. Almost looked like they didn't even know he took off from first.
Well, I think he caught him swinging at it. I believe
he did.
So what are we doing?
We're waiting on a pitch. we're stepping in and out of the batter's box.
I think they wanted. I think he did call that one a strike. I might be wrong. I seen the umpire out by second base shake his head. Yeah, as he went around. There's a ball high there.
You can't really. I mean, he might have appealed to that, but you can't really appeal to an umpire that's standing where he's
at. I was
at.
kind of thinking myself.
That's just got to be a home plate umpire's call. I guess he didn't. I guess he called that one a ball.
I guess he called it a ball. So that's going to put the count at 2-2 there. That's
so your whole crew in here was wrong.
Yep. Everybody wrong.
Struck him out swinging. A good way to go out. At least he's swinging. Bring up Eli Mason up to bat. The last time up to bat, Eli had a line drive to right field and got down. He got a double off of it. Ooh,
that's a line drive to left field, and that's going to fall as well. That is a fair ball.
That's a fair ball. Running around in third, coming home.
Get down.
He's going to be in there. You're going to have Eli Mason all the way at a triple.
Yeah, it's going to be a double and advance to third on the throw. That's what that would actually be.
Scored as a double and advance to third on the throw.
Whatever you call it, he's on third.
He's on third.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's going to put the score, Bobcats in the lead, 4-2 there.
But that was really good base running on Eli's part there to be paying attention where the throw goes, which I'm sure Coach George over on third was probably helping him.
John Swint coming up the bat here. There's only 1 out in the bottom of the 5th and got a runner on third, and the Bobcats done scored 2 here. He's going to try and bunt and get him in.
That's a beautiful bunt. That's going to score.
Be a fair ball. Huh. Eli didn't run on that, though.
Huh. Interesting.
Almost think he was supposed to. I think Eli might have thought it was going foul. Got Rodney Rapert up the bat. He also had a nice hit last time. That's still the second, uncontested throw. We got runners on second and third now.
A little bit of a delayed still there, I think, trying to draw a throw down to second.
Going to put the count at 1-1. That was a swinging strike. You got Eli Mason on third and John Swint on second. Now, I don't know what an average high school baseball would throw, but got the pitch count showing me 70. That's getting on up there in my opinion. I'm going to pull the bunt back. It's going to be a ball. Put the count at 2-1, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Bobcats done scored 2 here. Runners on third and second. That's going to be a ball high and put the count at 3-1.
Palmer running into his most trouble for today so far.
That looked like a strike right down the middle. He must have been taking that pitch. I'm going to put the count full. 3-2, 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Oh,
a little bit high.
He walked him there. He got bases loaded, 1 out.
You're going to have the Piggott coach coming out to have a chat.
It's going to be Seth Smith coming up the bat. And you're going to have a pitcher's.
Might actually be a pitching change. We'll see what they do here.
I think that's what he motioned for, was a pitcher change. Maybe he was just motioning at his catcher to come on out there and visit with him on the mound there for a second.
Take a look at the line score here. Two runs, 3 hits for Piggott, 4 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors for Corning.
Looks like they're going to leave Brandon Palmer on the mound here. Maybe just went out there to have a little chat with him, calm him down. This is the most trouble he has ran into tonight.
Sound like they're having a party over in the concession stand, don't they?
Seth Smith up to bat. Start him off with the most one that got him. It's going to be a ball inside, high. And bases are still going to be loaded here, I think.
Right down the middle.
Strike. Yeah. Bases are loaded here for your Corning Bobcats. Almost the pass ball. That was good save there by your catcher.
It's good to mention, too, need a good catcher at this field because it is a deep backstop. So you get a pass ball here and just about anybody can score.
It's going to be a foul ball. Hit behind home plate there. Swinging at a high one there. Struck him out. He's going to bring up Camden Hudson to the plate. Two outs, bases loaded. Oh, that's going to be a hit right to your second baseman there. It looks like Brandon Palmer's going to get out of this trouble. That was a good defensive inning for the Piggott Mohawks, I'd like to say. Could have turned off real bad there.
All right, we're going to the top half of the 6th inning. Guess the game's flying by, really, for a high school ball game. 4-2, favor your Bobcats. We're going to switch to the ad video for just a minute. We'll be back as soon as we resume action.
Cats.
Goodman Drug is a proud sponsor of Corning Sports Report. Come see Kathy and the ladies at Goodman Drug for all your pharmaceutical needs. Civil Engineering Associates in Corning, Arkansas are proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report. Harold's Barbecue in Corning, home of the Crazy Pitmaster. Linden invites everyone to come out to Harold's Barbecue, proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report. Nutrient Ag Solutions, the largest ag retailer in the United States, is a proud sponsor of Corning Sports Report. Come see James for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs.
Heritage Ag, your Kubota and Bad Boy dealers out of Hoxie, Arkansas, are proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report.
Corning Sports Report would like to give a special shout out to Woolard Farms on their sponsorship in this year's Corning Bobcat Athletics streaming season. Nathan, Jennifer, Dylan, and Josie are not only proud sponsors of the city of Corning, but of Corning Sports Sport and the Corning Bobcat Athletics. Go Cats, Woolwood Farms. First Choice Healthcare, proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report. Get a hold of First Choice Healthcare at 870-857-3399 or go find them at 1300 Creason Road right here in Corning. Convenient online pay as well as online records, pediatric care, amongst many other things. First Choice Healthcare, Corning's Healthcare Clinic.
K-Ron Farms, Keith and Rhonda Turner, proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report.
Thank you to Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation out of Corning, Arkansas for their sponsorship. Hey, for all your grain bin needs and irrigational needs.
Here we are back live. Got Pearson. Yeah, Pearson Hearn up to bat, number 24. Still got John Swin on the mound. It's going to be top of the sixth. Bobcats scored 2 in the last inning.
Out of play.
Out of play behind home plate. I will see if that last inning either. Let's see how John Swinton does. That's probably the most trouble he got into so far tonight, and he got out of it. It's going to be a pop-up.
Straight up in there. That's tough.
Straight up.
Tough play.
It's going to be your catcher with the catch there. That's Rodney Rapert. Going to be one out for Corning Bobcats.
It was an easier play for the pitcher, for sure,
Yeah,
coming forward on that.
Yeah.
He should have took control and called that off, but luckily Rodney was able to corral it out there going out toward the play.
Yeah, here comes that Mason Dixon up to bat, number 5. Take a big old swinging strike there. You know, you got to give all these boys credits for going out there and playing ball like they do.
And growing those mullets.
Yeah. Nobody's going to get that ball. Umpires are having to go off for it.
You know, I ain't never really seen that very often. The umpire get the ball. It's always had to be the catcher, I always thought.
Well, on deck, like I was talking about earlier, on deck is supposed to go get them. That's kind of makes the game go smoother. But hey, kids forget a lot of times.
No,
Had him off balance. That's going to be a foul. I don't think anybody's going to get to that.
Looks like it dropped to me. Going to put the count at 1-2 there. I have one out.
I've got 0-2 on my count.
That's what he just. Well, let's see if he throws the ball.
Yep, there you go.
There you go. Where's the ball? Put the count at 1-2, one out. Top of the sixth. Oh, he took a.
Bit swing and miss, drop third strike.
He's gonna be out at first base. That was a dirty hack at that one, I'd like to say. Coach probably gonna be upset with him over that one.
It was a pretty good off speed. It was a curveball. Kind of curved away on him. Looked good until he started swinging at it.
Lawson Tompkins up to bat. He's 1-0. Ahead in the count here.
Pretty good looking pitch there. A little bit high, umpire says.
Mm. 3-0. John Swint falls behind here in the count.
I'm pretty sure. I think Lawson walked his last at bat too. I don't have it in front of me here, but if I remember right, I think he drew a walk last at bat as well.
Draw to walk there. 4 straight balls. I think this is going to be the first at-bat for Nate Lemons. I don't want to say I've said that name tonight before.
Double R?
He is 00. But when I pull up this batter stat here, his number is going to show 0 because I don't have a 00. It won't let me put 2 zeros in my system here. But he flies out to center field for the third out.
Going to take us to the bottom of the 6th here.
Really, so far, it's been a pretty good, quick game. We're just an hour and a half into it here. We're going into the bottom of the 6th inning. Brandon Palmer's back out on the mound. I'm showing him at 80 pitches, which, like I said, I've mentioned a few times before, that is low because I missed inning number 1. I figure he was around 10 pitches, was my guess, in the first inning. Maybe 10 to 15. He did give up his first run in the first inning, gave up a run in the first, run in the fourth, and 2 last inning in the 5th. So I would guess him to be at 90 or a few pitches above.
JR, what's the average? What is the average pitch count for a high school?
You know, I'm not really sure. I'm not. I can't answer that because I don't know what coaches normally throw. I guess.
Guess it depends on the player.
Yeah, it depends on the player and just I guess how many pitchers they got in general. Probably. I don't know how deep this Piggott team is on pitching.
Gonna bring up Parker Davis, number 15, up to bat in the bottom of the 6th there. You're gonna hit it right up behind the pitcher's mound. Boy, he was flying down the baseline. He's gonna be called out there.
Did get down the baseline quick, but that was a good play by the shortstop.
Bringing up Red Eddington up to bat here.
I'm not sure who that is. Is that Mason Dixon or is that Seagraves out there on short?
Can you see the number on it?
I cannot for sure.
I'd say I can tell you who plays for Corning here, but I ain't got nothing in front of me.
Do you have an 18 on that?
Well, there's an 18 down here. He's a freshman, though, and then 19's a sophomore, so I just can't get him to turn around.
It's real hard to see sitting here. It's going to be foul ball behind home plate.
I'm not sure. That could be 16 out there, which is Hayden Emerson, and that 16 looks like an 18 on the back. Remember, he called it 18 earlier, so...
Counts 2-2 here on Rhett. Oh, and he's going to have a
base hit.
Line drive. Or base hit. I wouldn't know, call that one a line drive, but it was out to center field there. It's going to be a single for him. Bring up Landon Lucas up to bat. That's DH for Corning.
Yeah, we are going to have a pitch and change. Coach just pointed for somebody. Let's see what they're doing here.
Brought to you by
So Brandon Palmer is going to be pulled from the game. Overall, it was a pretty good game. He was somewhere probably between 96 and 105 pitches, if I was guessing. I've got him, like I said, the screen says 86, but of course, like I've mentioned several times, that's not accurate because I did miss the first inning. This is number 1.
That's Aiden Baggett. However you said that earlier.
Aiden Baggett.
Yeah, Aiden Baggett. See maybe if he can keep these Bobcats contained here in this game.
First batter he's going to see is going to be Landon Lucas. And he's going to have a runner on first base to deal with.
Going to be Red Eddington on first. You know, they can probably hear me in the microphone stuffing my face over here with this popcorn they are.
And let me say something about Palmer there. I did catch some of his pitches in the bottom of the first, I think. So I didn't miss all his bottom of the first inning. So some of those, I said he probably pitched about 15. I might have caught 6 or 7 of them. I'm not 100% sure what I wound up catching in the bottom of the first. So I'd say he was somewhere 100 to 105 pitches, but he had pretty good night overall. Like I said, we've had a few errors that we've been able to so far overcome. We'll see if we can hang on here and see what we're going to do when the top of the 7th come up. Is he going to stick with Swin, or is he going to go a different route?
Here we go. First pitch for him. And it's still to second base. Throw down.
It was a good pitch and a good throw, too.
Caught him safe there. That pitch was a strike there.
I don't think Landon was looking for a curveball to start from a new pitcher.
Ooh. It's going to be hit to third base. Kind of held it there for a minute. The umpire's going to call him out. Going to bring up Jackson Davis up to bat for your Corning Bobcats.
That was a good play there by Palmer on third to look the runner back. Actually looked him back twice. He looked him back once and then faked the throw to first, and then looked at him again to make sure he wasn't breaking, and then made the play.
That's a bunt by Jackson Davis. Oh, and they kind of had a little trouble there getting the ball. The umpire called him safe. I almost want to say the umpire wasn't really looking on that one. Paying more attention to. Thought he was going to throw it down to first base.
Is there just one out? How come I got 2 outs? How many outs are there?
I'm pretty sure there's only one, JR.
How'd I wind up with 2? I guess I did. It's odd. All right, there, I fixed it.
John Swint on deck. Eli Mason up to bat. That's going to be a steal down to second base by Jackson Davis, uncontested. Counts 2-0 on Eli. It's going to be a pass ball. And hey, he's coming home, man. He's going to be safe. That's Red Eddington scoring. Going to put the score 5-2. Bobcats in the lead. It's like you said, it's a deep backstop. If they see that ball going past the catcher, and I feel like if they have it in their mind, they're going, they'll score. He's going to walk him there. 4 straight balls on Eli. Bring up John Swint to bat.
The thing about this field is there's padding on this backstop for anybody that's not been here. There's padding on the backstop. It's a deep backstop. And when it hits that, most generally it just dies right there. So you've got to, I don't know, probably, 25 foot or so, probably back to the backstop. And then, like I said, it just absolutely dies when it hits it. So
Eli's going to run down to second. It's going to be an uncontested throw. Got Jackson Davis on third base, Eli Mason at second. John Swint batting. He's going to take a swinging strike there. He's going to put John behind in the count. 0-2, 1 out.
Looked like he was a little undecided on that swing. He thought about it and then thought he wasn't going to swing. Then he decided to. And
That's going to be a
out of play foul.
foul ball. I look over in the little crowd, JR, and you can tell it's packed here. It's good to see that, honestly.
And it's cool. Everybody's got blankets and hoodies and beanies and everything out there. So I'm glad I'm in a building tonight.
Yeah, it's like I said, you couldn't tell, but they're calling for that snow tomorrow, and you just look up in the sky, and man, hard to believe that.
Well, I hope this is our last one. I'm ready for springtime. I personally don't even want this one, to be honest with you. But
I mean, I don't think anybody does, really. Winter's supposed to be over, and here we are in March calling for more snow.
we get April snows every once in a while, which really aggravate me when we get April snows.
Supposed to be able to play baseball.
We must have 2 outs because Rodney's standing over there with his shin guards on. So something's not right. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. How many outs we got?
1 or 2?
Struck him out.
We had 2 because he just struck out and everybody's going off the field.
Well, that's what I thought.
All right, so I was wrong. I was right. They was wrong. So we're going to go third out. All right, guys. One more half inning to go if we can hold them here or hold them to 2 or less. And that'll be it. We'll see who's coming out. Looks like Swint's going to go back to the mound and start this inning. I've got him at 63 pitches, probably around 73 if I was guessing. We're guessing about a 10-pitch first inning.
I'd say so too, JR. Maybe 10. I wouldn't want to say he threw over 15 that first inning. But they do play 9 innings, right?
7.
7. This game has flew by. I don't know if it's because I'm not in the stands and I'm in here with y'all, or
This has been a pretty quick game, really, overall. So far, are they planning on B games? Does anybody know?
I would say they are.
They are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know? Are you gonna live stream that one?
Well, I will if Greg don't show back up. But if Greg shows up, we're gonna go ahead and cut the stream, I think, and try to
Get it all
figure out
fixed
the
up.
internet issues because we was hooking to Ethernet out here and. For some reason, it wasn't working. So if Greg comes back out here, we're going to go ahead and cut after this game. And
3 innings, the big game.
I'm trying to start him off with a bunt there. It's a foul ball.
and try to get that fixed for before we have to come out here and stream the next game. So
it was a little frustrating trying to get that. It wasn't making no sense there. Have a swinging strike. That's going to put him at 0-2. Aiden Backett on the.
Sound like the umpires called ball.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure he swung.
Well, yeah, he did. But
I know I wear these glasses, but.
So maybe I was hearing things, but it just sounded like somebody said ball out there.
That count's going to be 1-2. We are in the top of the 7th here. Bobcats lead 5-2. Ball low. You know, John Swin overall has had a pretty good game out there on the mound.
He has. He's had a good game. Fought through a little adversity. There's a line drive. Going to be a base hit.
Well, you know, I've noticed all these boys, they go flying out of that batter's box. On both teams out here. Hayden Emerson up to bat. It's going to start him off with a ball low there. Running on first. And pick-off move first. Gonna be in there safe. I look back down there again and I see Drew on the first base coach. It is good to see people being successful in life like that. Foul tip. Runner was still in there. He's going to have to retrieve back to first base.
Yeah, I didn't even know Drew was over there until I seen him show up here today. So.
Well, I'd heard that once before, but I wasn't sure on it. I got a list of the coaches here, and I thought that was him when I seen him, and then I read his name, and I knew it was him. Counts 2-2 on Hayden Emerson. Runner at second. Gonna be a ball high. Run the count full. 3-2.
Just sit here and wonder as Swint's pitch count keeps going a little bit higher and a little bit higher. Just makes you wonder how long they're gonna stick with him.
Struck him out there. That was a nice off-speed pitch. Going to bring up Brandon Palmer up to bat, number 7 for the Mohawks. Got that runner on second. Foul ball right behind home plate. Well, that makes that camera shake right there real bad.
Yeah, we've got these cameras. The two that we've got, they're zip tied to our chain link fence out there, and ball hits them, they do a little shaking.
Another foul ball. You can tell Brandon Palmer getting a little frustrated there. He's almost on it. He just needs to be just a tad bit quicker.
And that's the thing. I mean, Swint keeps throwing strikes, don't get in. As long as he don't start walking people, he's probably going to stick with him the rest of this ball game.
There's another off-speed
That's going to should be caught out there in center field.
Camden Hudson, runner tagging
going to
third.
tag up.
He'll be in there at third base.
I apologize for that. I didn't have a runner on base. I just happened to look at it, but there is a runner on third now. I'm not sure why I didn't show a runner on base, but anyway.
That's gonna be SHC Graves. I can't remember what she said. Sean. I apologize for that. On the paper I got in here, it just says SH. He's going to hit it out to center
line
field.
Drive and going to drop.
That's going to score the runner at third, and that's going to be a line drive single for Sean Seagraves there. Going to have score's going to be 3-2 in the top of the seventh here. Hopefully we can get out of it. We got 2 outs here. Let's see if John Swint can do it. Got Michael Haywood up to bat here. That's going to be a popped up behind home plate, foul ball. Strike 2 there. Swinging strike. And got him behind in the count on 2. Let's see what happens here. This could possibly be the last pitch of the game. And ball high. A runner on first. Scores 3-5. Bobcats in the lead. Got the pitch count showing 82. Off-speed pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Coach wanted that one.
You see Coach Kyle jumping up and down right there. He thought that was a
was
ball
pretty
game.
close, but I believe it was inside. That was right down the middle.
Struck him out. And I want to say that's your ball game right there, y'all. Corning Bobcats win it 5-3. And boys played all these boys out here tonight. They played a good ball game.
See the line score right there: 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Piggott. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 3 errors for Corning. We're going to flip to the ad video. We're going to let it run. And if Greg's not here to help with the internet, we will probably come back with the B game here in a few minutes.
He probably ain't seen him, but he might be out there. I'll step out there and look. He ain't out there, so I mean, I want to do the big game if you want to. That's just what you said. It was just 3. Or yeah, I was about to say Kenny said it was just 3 innings, didn't he? Other than that, how you been, JR?
Not bad, I don't reckon.
You don't coach Little League this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I ever get the time to, I'm going to sit down and go through that Cal Ripken League. Hopefully I'll be able to get behind the plate a little bit out there this year.
Yeah, we're going to have somebody. Scott's just kind of yucky sometimes.
Well, I done it a little bit last year, and I told Jesse he explained it. He explained to me exactly how to do it, but every time I went on the Cal Ripken website, I couldn't never figure it out.
Sure. I'm good. You're cold. Yeah, I seen where you get posted. You're going to be here now. Are you in here? Catch up with him. So, hey, anyway, that's what I'm not saying. I go by JR out here, so that's what you hear if you ever watch live stream. what everybody knows me around Corning by, but most of my official guys know me as Jared. So. I ain't really have, which I've not been working since the 1st February. So. I've not been working my wrist very much at all, you know. But now this is, I've got surgery on this one. Oh yeah. Next week, next Thursday. So we'll get that process started.
You got your games. You know, this is that one battle they went over here.
Billy Joe, you know.
From Piggott.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Terry?
I used to.
Yeah. This hot water heater.
About a 4 week put this on. They're not worth it.
No, they mouth. That's the thing with me. I've had smoke mouth, you know, as long as they don't make it personal. They mouth on it. They don't start touching things like that.
I figure those that can do and those that can't set the bleachers in there.
I'd be really good at it, but I'm just not going to show you.
Yeah.
Heard that one before.
That last curveball.
Oh.
Cold ball. And then try to do the coat on it. You happen to catch it out of the corner of your eyes.
No, I heard him.
Oh, did you hear? I couldn't hear him, but boy, he was jumping around. I'm like, oh.
Well, you know, you got to get a lot of hate being an umpire, don't you?
Don't get much love.
He said, don't get much love, that's for sure.
Yep, same baseball.
It's freezing out there. I couldn't stay out there. It's too cold out there.
This just 3 innings, right?
Three. 3 out, 3 runs.
That game actually went pretty good. Good for a long time.
You know, the key to the whole thing is 1 minute between the You let them start taking 3 or 4 minutes.
I do. I always do. Which is what I always tell them. Same pitcher, 3 pitches taken. That's when, as long as you got a catcher, you know, the only thing is sometimes the catcher's not out there because he just got done batting the water. So
They came out 1 inning. Coach kept them over talking to them. They came out, their minute was up, whatever came out. Just take it down. Said, dude, you got a minute. He wants to keep in the dugout for a minute.
yeah.
That's on him. That ain't on me.
Yeah. All right, you'll be good.
Hey, nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
Don't get him much love, huh?
Not generally.
I've got my own QR code with that.
Hey, look at you.
They're flying me and Danielle Saturday to Boston to the Seafood Expo, and we got to have that QR code to get us in the door. They
Who
said
is flying you?
It's called TCI, the Catfish Institute.
Oh, yeah.
I got catfish.
I seen that.
Yeah,
I seen that.
I'm pretty important, JR. I really am. No, that's one of the deals. They do Arkansas, Alabama, and Mississippi, which is the 3 main catfish states, and they're going to fly us 3
How many catfish farmers are there in the state of Arkansas?
Well, there used to be a whole lot more. We're down to about 45 now, I think. We used to have.
Where's the closest one to us?
Paragould.
Paragoud's got one.
Steve Keeter, Pillas, and Coldstream. All
Oh,
three.
Pillas has got a
all
farm?
3. Yeah, all 3 of them at Paragould have catfish.
How exactly does that work? What do y'all do? Y'all just raise them or what?
Yeah.
How many ponds you got?
200 acres. 21 ponds.
Ooh.
Yeah. But,
I knew you had several out there. I just never knew how much. How many?
that's we grow right at 600,000 pound a year is what I grow.
You sell them all over, I guess? All
Yeah,
over the country, or-
mainly to pay lakes over around Louisville, Kentucky, that's where 90% of them go. We sell a few loads to St. Louis and some to Texas and Memphis. I haul a few loads to Memphis every year, just around.
Now, do you? Let's see, what question am I going to ask? Do you, like you said, you haul to Memphis? Do you like when you ship like far off? Do they haul for themselves?
Yeah, we've got live haulers that haul all them to Louisville. They come over. We load them anywhere from 8 to 15,000 pound a week.
Kenny didn't like New Orleans last weekend.
No, New Orleans is not my city.
I was about to say, I don't know if I would go to Boston.
No, I don't.
It just sounds
I
too big.
don't think I'd be a big New Orleans fan. I've never been, but I don't think
When
I'd
you
ever.
walk around people, walking on the sidewalk, you got to walk around the people that are passed out.
I told him he would
Oh,
never
yeah, I
made it in
wouldn't do
Chicago. He
No,
would have been freaking out in Chicago.
I'm just not a big city person.
Now, see, you're high time now. A catfish farm. You need to buy you an ad.
He's got one.
I've got one.
You got one in there?
I'm
He
supposed to have one in here.
You probably do. We've got so many.
He paid $700 with the
You
credit
probably-
line.
We've got so many.
Yeah,
We've got so
sure
many
do.
in here. I don't even know who all's in there. I just happened to look over and see B&B well drilling with the water flowing.
Yeah,
Heck, you could
I
get
was
one,
I was talking to Todd Smith today, Danielle, and he said Boston's really a clean city. It's nice.
Yeah.
Him and Charlene was up there last year.
Yeah. Charlene said to tell you congratulations too.
Yeah.
Todd won the autograph, and I wouldn't give it to
Yeah.
him.
Man, let's keep upping that snow.
Here we go live. It's going to be the big game. It's only going to be 3 innings. We missed the first pitch there. It was a ball. Looks like Ashton Lemon's batting for your Piggott Mohawks. I'm trying to see who that is out there on the mound.
Cannon Cummins.
And Cannon Gummings on the mound for your Corning Bobcats. And hit right up to the pitcher. Be out at first base. This is your B game here, so it's only going to be 3 innings. JR, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what you could call your freshman players, right?
Yeah, you're just your younger
younger
players
players
that don't get to
play very often.
in the main senior varsity game.
It's going to be strike one there. It's Nate Brantley. Nate Brantley's a junior for the Piggott Mohawks up to bat. And count's going to be 0-1. Got one out here first. A foul ball. That's what I'd like to call the top prospects here, in my opinion. You can catch out there on the camera, you can see 2 Bobcats running the field, it looks like to me. It's going to be a strike 3, a swinging strike there. And 2 outs in the top of the first. Strike 1.
Yeah, the other guys are.
Line drive to right field, and it's going to get down. That's going to be a single for Lawson Tompkins.
And I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe he walked both times up to bat in the varsity game there.
Got number 18, Kenyon Luttrell, up to bat for your Piggott Mohawks. And runner on first, 2 outs. Yeah, still in the second. Seth Green almost looked like he was going to throw it down there, but decided to hold the ball. I ain't too sure what he was doing there.
I think he didn't have anybody. He's wanting to throw it to second, but I don't think nobody was covering, so he just kept
decided
pumping
to hold
the ball.
it. Yeah, don't throw it away, that's for sure. Strike one there. That is Kenyon Luttrell batting. Excuse me if I've already said that once. A runner on second. It's Lawson Tompkins on second base there. Strike two. Struck him out swinging. Strike three. 3 outs. Going to go into the bottom of the first for your Corning Bobcats.
Oh, it's been bouncing back and forth, but it's been working. So. I don't know if it's because of the window, the building.
But the hotspot itself shouldn't. I mean, you're right here.
Yeah.
Unless this is so thick that it's. Strange.
Looks like Ashton Lemon's on the mound for Piggott, number 19. This is the big game. The score for the first game was 5-3, correct?
Yes.
The Bobcats won.
Yes.
Does that make them 2-2 for the season?
2-1.
2-1. Number one's going to lead off the bottom of the first. That's Jacob Cox for the Corning Bobcats. First pitch here. Way high.
Just a bit high.
It counts 1-0. Ball two. Strike one.
Sure hope it ain't.
Jacob Cox, 2-1 is count. For anybody getting tuned in late to this big game, that's Ashton Lemons on the mound. Counts 3-1, Jacob Cox. Three-two. We'll see what happens here. Full count. Hopefully he can get the barrel on the ball here. Struck him out looking. Strike 3. Going to bring up Cannon Gummings on up to bat. Number 7 for your Corning Bobcats. Start him off with the ball high.
And he got us another camera angle he's working out there that y'all ain't seen. He showed up, so evidently he's got his camera out there too, giving you a little bit closer looks there. So he's actually out in the cold right now.
Yeah, and I stepped out there in between these games, and I tell you, it's turning off pretty chilly out there. It'll be 3-0. 3 balls, 0 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the first, Cannon Gummings.
Inside, ball 4.
Walked him, ball 4. It's going to bring up Isaiah Howell up to bat. We'll start him off with the ball in the dirt. Runner on first. Swinging strike. Isaiah Howell. Cannon Gummings on first, excuse me. Brings count 1-1, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Swinging strike, strike 2.
Pretty good swing there. Looked like it might have just been a little bit late on it.
Ooh. Struck him out looking. Brings up Seth Green up to bat, number 20 for the Corning Bobcats. See if he can't drive the runner in on first base. Ball high.
Nice pitch.
Strike 1.
That's what you can't tell his outside from a strike. I can't.
A foul ball behind home plate.
That big round trash can lid I got there, I was going to put it under it. Put it over by it.
Brings count to 1-2.
Nice
Struck
pitch.
him out looking. That's off-speed curveball, it looked like to me.
You see that round lid? We'll clear stuff out there and stick it under it.
And then put that tray and then set that underneath the tray.
It'll hold it though.
We're going to be going to the top of the second here. For anybody that don't know these games, this is the, I guess, B game. Whatever people. Some people call it different things, but anyway, these games are 3 innings. You get 3 innings or 3 runs or 3 outs will end the inning. So, but they're just 3-inning ball games. So we're going to the top of the second already with no score. Going to be a new pitcher out there, Reed McMasters. So Cannon Cummings pitched the first inning with 12 pitches, got out of it. Because he's fixing to put us on camera, that's why.
Right there.
I know him too well. I knew exactly what he was fixing to do.
Putting us on the camera. I seen just a second ago, and everybody else got to see it. I said earlier, you could tell the crowd had a lot of people in it, and I'm glad Andy showed up and put it on camera there for everybody to see.
I always do my best to try to stay out of camera views. I don't want to break nobody's camera or nothing.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. We ain't pretty enough to be on the camera, JR.
I'm surprised Andy ain't turned it around and got it on himself yet. As I look at the Corning and Piggott coaches down there at third base, a couple players down there with them. So I would suspect with them changing this first inning, or after this top of the second inning, that on the third inning, I'm assuming they're just going to go one pitcher per inning and roll with it to get all their pitchers or some of their extra pitchers some time in.
Here goes Reed McMaster's first pitch at the top of the second. Starts him off with a ball high. Avery Putt up to bat for the Piggott Mohawks, number 25. The freshman for your Mohawks. Strike one to him. Swinging strike two. Counts 1-2 to Avery Putt. Swinging strike three. It's going to be one out in the top of the second. Good way to start off the inning there for your pitcher, Reed McMasters. Brings up Marcus Blasco. He's also a freshman. Ooh.
Almost. Oh, they say it did hit him.
Yep, that one's going to hit him. He's going to be able to take a walk down to first base there. Get a one out, runner on first. Skylar Raymore, that's another freshman for your Piggott Mohawks. Umpire called it inside, ball one. See if we get a steal here or not. Ain't got a big lead over there on first. A foul ball.
There's a reason for that, probably. It's that left-hander on the mound that's causing that short lead.
He got an easier pickoff than most pitchers there, don't he, being left-handed?
Yep.
That's the last thing you want to do is get picked off at first base. There he goes, still in the second. Throw down by Seth Green. Yeah, he's going to be in there safe.
And I just put it up as a ball.
Count's going to be 1-2 on Skylar Raymore. Or Skylar Raymer, I'm going to say that is. A pickoff move. Nobody covered second. Pitcher couldn't get rid of it. Counts 1-2. One out here in top of the second. It'll be a swinging strike. I struck him out. Strike three there. 2 outs now for Reed McMasters. Hayden James, number 23, up to bat for your Piggott Mohawks. Oh,
almost hit him.
Almost looked like it got him too.
Who'd you say this batter was?
His name is Hayden James. He called that a strike.
He
didn't
did.
No, I ain't right behind the plate, but I'd almost want to say that one was a ball. Pickoff move to second. He'll be in there safe. Another pickoff move. And back in there, safe second base. 2 outs on top of the second. Need to stop worrying about the runner and see if
Yeah,
we
we
can't
got
get
2
the,
outs. Let's go after that batter.
Yeah. 1-1's the count here. Ooh, strike 2. Ball 2 there. Ooh, foul ball. He called it a foul ball.
Yeah, I didn't hear it either, but the umpire did throw his hands up, so he must have got a little piece of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one
hit him. He's gonna be able to. He's gonna be able to go down to first base too. Brings up that number 6 or number 8 there. It's number 8. That's Sean Seagraves. For your Piggott Mohawks. Got runners on first and second. Pop up.
Or to be, well, no, it's going to drop in.
It's going to drop down and go to blooper in the right field there. And it's safe at first base. And Piggott Mohawks are going to score a run there. Heads up base running. Gonna be 2 outs, top of the second. Piggott Mohawks lead it 1-0. Austin Thrasher batting for your Piggott Mohawks. He falls behind in the count. 0-1. That's going to be another little blooper.
I grabbed the center fielder, and he never even seen it.
He never seen it. Wow.
I don't know if that would have been lower than the lights out there, so I'm not sure.
Throwing the home plate there.
That's going to be 3 runs, so that's going to end the top of the third.
Top of the second. There.
Or top of the second, rather. Thank you.
Let's see if the Corning Bobcats can come here in the bottom of the second, score 3, and maybe tie it up. See what happens here. Maybe it can turn into a ball game, JR.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what. I mean, he didn't even see that till it hit beside of him
I
out there.
don't know what happened there. I don't.
Yeah. Well, we got a minute here. Let's pull up this. AmeriCare In-Home Service Agency. I'll mention this one more time before we end. This actually is not on our ad video. Something's going on. We can't get it added, but anyhow, that's AmeriCare In-Home Service Agency. They provide personal care services, homemaker services, respite care, Adult Companionship and Veteran Services. They service Randolph, Clay, Sharp, Greene, and Lawrence counties in Arkansas. Contact Baxter or Michaela Meeks at 870-248-0555. That's Baxter or Michaela Meeks at 870-248-0555. And once again, we appreciate their sponsorship as well as everybody else's that jump on board with us and allow us to do this.
Yeah, still going to have Ashton Lemons on the mound for the Piggott Mohawks here in the bottom of the second, starting off the bottom of the second.
I had him at 18 pitches in the first. Got out of it without giving up a hit or a run.
Looks like Seth Smith's going to start it off for your Bobcats in the bottom of the second here.
That camera over there just ain't working real well. I'm not sure.
I think it might be a little bit.
Well, it's going through the fence, and I think that has, with our system, that has a little bit of a.
First pitch is going to be a foul ball there.
A little bit of an issue going through them chain link fences at times.
Oh, that's going to be a
line drive base hit.
Line drive out to left center, and it's going to be a single for Seth Smith there. Rounded first base pretty hard. Thought he was going to try for a double, but that'd been a hard double to get right there. Going to bring up Reed McMasters to the plate, number 13 for the Corning Bobcats. And the pitcher done a little fake pickoff move there. We'll see if he decides to steal or not. And there's the pickoff, and safe back at first base. It was close right there. Yeah, he did. He did steal, and it's going to be an uncontested throw there. That's Seth Smith with the steal down to second base. Reed McMasters batting. Counts 1-0. 0 outs in the bottom of the second here. Ball high. Makes count 2-0. You call that a ball or a strike?
Well, it looked like a strike from in here, but I'm not sure what he called.
I never actually seen him give the strike signal.
Well, he raised his hand up, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
we're all decided it was a strike.
Yeah.
We'll see if the umpire changes our mind, but that's what we all decided.
They're going to put the count at 2-1 on him. We'll see what happens here. Running on second. It's going to be a foul ball probably behind third base there. And pitch counts at 24 for Ashton Lemons. You can see all the kids running around out there on the camera. You know they got to enjoy coming out here to the baseball game too, being able to run around and stuff. Ooh, that's ball.
I don't know how that didn't hit him.
I don't either. I thought it did the way he was acting.
Put the count full 3-2 on Reed McMasters here. And Seth Smith did advance to third base on that pass ball. That's going to be a pop up to center field, and we'll see what happens.
Get the runner home.
Oh, he
missed
dropped it. And that's definitely going to score a runner there. Put the score 3-1. It's going to be a single for, or no, it'd be a
it's an error.
Error on the center fielder out there is what it'd really be. A runner on first, though. Ethan Guthrie up to bat for your Corning Bobcats. Let's see if he can't score a run in here. It's going to be a pickoff move to first. He'll be back in there safe. one. Ball's behind in the count. 0-1 here. Reed McMaster's on first. Scores 3-1. Piggott Mohawks lead. And ball. Puts the count at 1-1. No outs. Another pickoff move to first. He'd be back in there safe. You know, I've never really seen it before, but you got the umpires out there. You got one in black and one in blue.
Well, the other one was in blue, but he just put a jacket on over it, so.
Boom. Ethan Guthrie hit it right up, back up to the pitcher. He threw him out at first. Bring up Hayden Cox, number 22 for the Corning Bobcats. Reed McMaster's on second. Scores 3-1, 1 out. Ball high. Two no's count. Another ball. 3 straight balls thrown to Hayden Cox here.
Right down the middle.
Strike one, finally. If I had to guess, I'd probably say he was just taking that pitch.
Oh, yeah, he had takes out, I'm sure.
Oh, there's a swing.
Base
That's
hit.
going to be a base hit out to right field.
Score a run.
Oh, and he tumbled there at first base. And that could have been a double, most likely. He fell right there at first base, tumbled up on the bag. That did score a run there on the hit out to right center. It puts the score at 2-3. Runner on first. Bryson Dotson up to bat, number 17. That's going to hit him right there. What would you think about that, JR, as an umpire? Would you say he made an attempt to move? You wasn't paying attention, was you?
Yeah, he did. I just seen the replay of it right there. He did actually it was a late move, but he did make a move.
Runner on first and second, 1 out. That's going to be a pass ball. Jacob Cox is up to bat there. That's number 1 for the Corning Bobcats. Runners did advance second and third on that. And this is the B game, so if they score one more run, that'll be the end of the inning. It's 3 innings, 3 runs, or 3 outs. Ball 2 there. Pitcher falling into a little bit of trouble here. Strike one to him there.
Strike, yep.
Well, that's gonna be a good hit out to left center. We'll see if he tracks it down, and it's gonna be an error on the center fielder.
That's gonna score the 3rd run.
Score the 3rd run. That'll end the inning there and put us in the top of the 3rd. And your Bobcats did come back around to tie it up, all 3-3. We'll see if Corning comes out with a different pitcher this inning, if they stick with Reed McMasters.
Going with the lefty. Another lefty, rather, because Reed was a lefty, too.
Is that Seth Green or Seth Smith
Seth
out
Smith.
there? Seth Smith. Seth Green's a catcher. Yeah. I've heard that Seth had elbow trouble growing up. But that ain't gonna stop him. I promise you that.
I think he did when he was playing travel ball back when he was 11, 12.
I could be wrong, but I honestly want to say he's had Tommy John surgery. I can almost want to say I remember Miss Shelley talking about it once or twice before with me.
You're getting back on camera
Yeah,
again.
I
so
see
you
him
know.
right there.
Kenny, say hi.
I see him sticking the phone out.
Good throw down there by Seth
Seth
Green, rather, and we are ready for the top of the third.
Got a Seth on the mound and a Seth behind the plate here. That's going to be Ashton Lemons starting off top of the third here for the Piggott Mohawks.
Foul ball.
Foul.
It's going to be a fair ball right down the third or the left field line, rather, not third base line.
Say it's hard for me to see it sitting right here.
Yeah,
where
you kind of stuck. I stuck you over in the corner.
It's going to be a single for Ashton Lemons there. It's going to be straight. He's swung. Pass ball runner is going to advance down to second base. Number 21, that's Nate Brantley batting for your Piggott Mohawks there. Top of the third. No outs. Let's see what happens. Another swinging strike. Swinging at him in the dirt almost. Seth Green dropped the ball. Third strike. He will be out at first base. That's going to be the first out for the Corning Bobcats there. Runner did not advance on that. He stayed at second. That's going to bring up Aiden Backett up to bat. For the Piggott Mohawks. Score is 3-3. Top of the third, one out. Step off there by Seth Smith. Look the runner back to second base.
Runner got a big jump.
He'll be in there safe at third.
Well, I'm not real sure. I thought it was down the middle, but it might have been. He might have called it a ball.
Boy, it is real hard to tell from that umpire if he's calling it outside or if he's calling it a strike. Got to give him a little bit of love, though. Talking to him earlier, he said as an umpire, you don't get much love.
That's going to be a base hit. Yeah. Probably well, no, maybe not.
That's going to be a nice hit out to center field.
They're going to go for two.
They'll be in there safe, too. We'll put it 4-3. Mohawks are going to lead.
A good hit by Lawson Tompkins out to center. Actually went to right center, and you got the center fielder shaded over a little bit toward left field, even again with this batter.
Pickoff moved to second. That's number 18, Kenyon Luttrell, batting for the Piggott Mohawks there. Is that a foul tip there?
Yep.
Strike 2. Struck him out swinging. That's going to be 2 outs. Start him off with the ball there. It's Avery Putt batting. Foul ball behind the
out of play.
Home plate dugout, home side dugout. I don't know why I said home plate, but home side dugout. That's going to be a foul ball. Ooh, way high there by Seth Smith. Ball 2. Count's going to be 2-0. 2-1. 2 outs. Top of the third here. Scores 4-3. Piggott Mohawks lead. Ball 3.
I heard you look at the lights for some reason.
They sure do.
I'm not sure what his thoughts was there, but anyhow, that's a little blooper.
Oh, he almost had it.
That's going to be a base hit.
Had to score the run there. Put the score 5-3. I looked up whenever them lights were on the camera, and I just see Andy throw his hands up and start laughing at me.
That was Jacob Cox there with a good effort, just couldn't quite corral it.
There goes the runner to second base. Throw down by Seth Green. I guess he's going to be safe in there.
Got a replay going here.
I'm guessing that's what that means, JR, right?
Yeah.
I've seen him do that a couple of times. I've been wondering what he's meaning by that right there. I'm going to put the runner on second. I mean, Seth's got 2 strikes on the batter here. Let's see what happens. Throws him a ball high.
I tell you there on that steal attempt, if you noticed on the replay or even live, Seth Green, when he was jumped up to throw it, kind of double pumped, waiting on his fielders to get to the bag. And, that's another boy I've had on my baseball team, and I've told him, you got to come up and throw to the bag. Your fielder's got to get there. You double pump, you're too late.
Yep. It's going to be a ball and low.
But that's still all part of the learning process.
Puts the count full, 3-2, 2 outs here in top of the third.
Strike.
Struck him out. Struck him out looking. Gonna bring us to the bottom of the third here. This will be the last inning played.
You quick look at the line score here. Right now we've got Piggott's got 5 runs on 6 hits with 2 errors. Corning has 3 runs on 2 hits with no errors. And we got 1 more half inning to play here.
Will be your Corning Bobcats batting, and I want to say the Piggott Mohawks do have a different pitcher out there on the mound. That's going to be Austin Thrasher, number 10, pitching this inning. There you can see at the concession stand.
Some of the volunteers, Andy's getting on camera. Some people don't like to be on camera because they're ducking, kind of like me. Oh, there's some people that like to be on camera. Some people that don't care, looking in their phone. They don't care if they're on camera or not. Got 1 more half of baseball to go. Bottom of the 3rd inning coming up. Looks like
Cannon Cummings going to start it off.
Cannon Cummings be your leadoff batter this inning.
There's a good look at the concession stand right there. And prices on everything. Andy's just out there having fun with the camera, ain't he?
He is. He always does.
Gotta love him and love everything he does for us. There he goes again, JR, so get ready.
Yeah, I know.
He says, I'm just going to look down. Gotta give him a big old wave and a big old smile.
I'm busy. I ain't got time for that stuff.
The Piggott Mohawks do lead at 5-3 here in the bottom of the 3rd. We'll see. Bobcats do have a chance to win it here.
If we happen to only score 2, though, it will end. It will have 3 innings will be it. It will. This game will end at 5-5 if it winds up being a 5-5 game.
Starts him off with the ball low. That is Piggott did put a new pitcher on the mound with Austin Thrasher. Did have Ashton Lemons out there the last 2 innings. It's Austin Thrasher on the mound now, number 10.
Cold strike.
Puts the count at 1-1 there. Good look at Coach Kyle standing at first base. Got to appreciate everything them guys do for everybody. Foul ball. I just heard it in my ear. He should have swung at that one and ran. Should have swung at that one and ran. Don't swing at the balls. Only swing at the strikes.
Tried a little curveball there. It didn't make it back in.
Puts count full, 3-2. Gonna walk him down to first base. I could be wrong, but I want to say he got walked last time too. Gonna bring up Isaiah Howell. Gonna put Seth Green in the batter's box. See what he starts him off here with. Runner on first. Oh, pitch looked inside to me. Umpire called it a strike.
Gonna have a little bit bigger strike zones normally in these JV games, B games, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, he didn't signal. I didn't see him signal. Well, I thought that one looked awful good, but I didn't see him signal anything. Oh, behind him.
That one almost.
Oh, hit him.
Oh, wow.
Well,
We don't know what's going on here. Replay that. Boy, that didn't. I'm gonna tell you right now, JR.
If it did, it just nicked his jersey just a little bit.
He lucked out on that one, y'all. You got runners on first and second. The Bobcats do got a chance to score 3 runs here and put the score 6-5 and win it.
Seth was way late on that swing. He got to kick it up a couple notches from that swing.
That is Seth Green up to bat. Counts 0-1. Runner on first and second.
Ooh, he almost got you.
That one almost got him too. Austin Thrasher running into a little bit of trouble here. See if he can get it together and see what happens. You call that one a strike? Yeah. Puts the count at 1-2 on Seth. Let's see. See if he can get the barrel on the ball here. Oh, struck out swinging. It's a beauty. Brings up Seth Smith up to bat here, number 12. Foul ball right behind home plate. Heard it nick the fence up there. There is only one out. Let's see if our Corning Bobcats can string something together here and win it.
Somebody hunting for the baseball out there. They can hunt for that one too. Maybe it might hit them. It's going in the same area.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Like you tell, they're
I was
down
going
in
to say
the
she's
ditch.
laying down. It must have got her.
She got it.
Track 3.
Struck him out looking.
He got a pretty curveball when it works.
If he can keep it coming like that, it's going to bring up Reed McMasters.
2 out.
Two outs, runner on first and second. This very well could be the last batter of the ball game here in your B game or your JV game, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's going to be your ball game as a line drive second base to end it. At least they went out fighting in a swing.
Have a replay here. Right to the second baseman. Didn't even have to move.
That's good.
So that's going to do it. Oh, let's go here. Quick look at the line score. Final. Piggott got 5 runs on 6 hits with 2 errors. Corning 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors. Going to have a look at the teams walking across the field, shaking hands.
Would like to thank everybody that tuned in tonight. Hope you enjoyed the live stream.
Thank all our sponsors. And
yeah, don't forget about them.
Andy is
You can't be everywhere at once, but we can be anywhere you are. The Anywhere app by First National Bank. Putting you first